Ladies and gentlemen, Riteish Deshmukh and Nargis Fakhri. Nargis.
Thank you guys. अप्रतिम
Riteish, before I ask you to sit, कोई ऐसा इंस्ट्रूमेंट है जिस पे आप बस अपने हाथ जमाना चाहते हैं अभी?
ये बहुत अच्छा था. बैंजो मैंने काफी बजा लिया.
Should I take the mic from you?
इससे नहीं बजा सकता. अच्छा, I'll try. या ना कोण इथे कोण होतं? शिकव ना मला कुठे. चल.
I'll take the mic. Nargis, we still have a couple of instruments left. Wow! Super!
Nargis, I think you can play the drums for the photographs.
Disco Diva. That's the same beat. Luke would know.
The best thing is she spots talent. And you know whether
We see that.
right. Yeah, talent spotter. Okay, can we have a mic for? Okay, you're not going. Let's go. Nargis. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done.
Lovely. Can we have an applause for our two musicians here?
Thank you.
Riteish, आपका तो बचपन यहाँ पे बीता है. So did you ever try picking up the banjo and playing it?
Actually,
वो होता है ना, like बचपन में मम्मी पापा कहते हैं कि बेटा इंस्ट्रूमेंट सीख लो. They put you through some instrument class.
मुझे मेरी माँ ने एक हवाइन गिटार के लिए भेजा था. एक गिटार है जो आप अपने लैप पे रखते बैंजो की तरह, और एक रॉड होता है.
Okay.
उससे आप स्ट्रिंग्स पर ऑब्वियसली स्टार्ट प्लेइंग इट दैट वे. पर क्या था उस वक्त तेजाब आई थी एंड द आइकॉनिक ट्यून टंग डंग 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 वो एक था. बाद में बिलंशी नागिन निकाली, अनदर ग्रेट मराठी सॉन्ग. मुझे लगता है काफ़ी सारे मराठी लोग होंगे जिनको पता है. अरे म्हणजे फ्रेंडशिप डे आणि नागपंचमी एका दिवशी होती, पण ती नागिन त्या दिवशी न निघता आज निघालेली आहे. I think that was amazing. So banjo of course एक attraction था, क्योंकि गणपति घर में होता है और फिर आप जब निकालते हो और विसर्जन के लिए जब जाते हो तो आप गाड़ी में चुपचाप बैठे हो और आप गा रहे हो गणपति बप्पा मोरया पुढच्या वर्षी लवकर या, और खिड़की से बाहर देख रहे हो तो पूरा धमाल चल रहा है बैंजो. So I think that attraction was always there and I'm glad कि वो सारे जो मेरे ख्वाब थे या सपने थे वो इस फिल्म में मैं पूरे कर सका.
I guess I mean you were shutting your ears because you felt the thump of the beat, the percussion. Did you learn an instrument? Like,
did I learn an instrument?
Yeah. Try
I
maybe.
tried.
Which one was this?
But as you see, my talent is not there.
Clearly not percussion.
Yeah.
No string instrument, nothing.
No, I like acoustic guitar.
All right.
I'm not that good. But
आप क्या बाल लंबे कर रहे हैं to get into continuity for the promotions now? जिस तरीके से आपने
Yeah,
never
I think
seen you with that kind of look before.
I think it's important. अभी ये चोटी बांध दी है मैंने.
Okay.
तो hopefully बैंजो का जब अभी प्रमोशन शुरू हुआ तो I'll experiment with something else.
Super. So before that, I would like to call on stage the producer Krishika Lalla, of course, of Eros International. Ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, and congratulations, because we rarely see films on music. Music is a part, but to make a film on a life of a musician, brilliant. Congratulations.
For Ravi's.
And of course, now the director, jinki soch, Mr. Ravi Jadhav.
Ravi is a dear friend, and I'm glad that we've got such a talented director making his debut in Hindi, and I'm glad that Krishika is producing this film. I'm part of it. Thank you.
Well, we all are proud to be together, I think, today.
बर्थडे का नेक्स्ट डे मेरा बर्थडे 22 सितंबर को
Lovely.
तो मैंने डेट चूज की जो मेरे बर्थडे के बाद में तो रात को आई थिंक पार्टी होगी सुबह भी पार्टी होगी
So Luke is here, and I'm talking of musicians के ऊपर जो बेस्ड फिल्में होती हैं, ये बैंड के ऊपर है जो जद्दोजहद उनको सहनी पड़ती है. स्ट्रीट म्यूजिशियंस हैं, हमने बैंड्स के ऊपर भी काफ़ी फिल्में देखी हैं. ही वाज वन ऑफ देम, राइट? ये जो इंस्पिरेशन की जो थॉट आई, एक डायरेक्टर जो है वो इतने साल लगाता है कहानी चूज करने में कि मैं इस पे फिल्म बनाऊंगा, तो ये कब आया और एंड व्हाई?
आई थिंक देयर इज अ यूनिवर्सली अ लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रीट म्यूजिशियंस बेसिकली जो जिनका ड्रीम होता है कि कभी उनको स्टेज मिले, और ये सब जगह पे दुनिया में सब जगह पे कि जहाँ स्ट्रीट म्यूजिक है वहाँ उनको होप है कि हमको एक दिन स्टेज मिले. एंड इंडिया में हर जगह ऐसे स्ट्रीट म्यूजिशियन अभी भी हैं, और मुझे लगता है अगर उनको मौका मिले, अगर उनको कोई उनको एक चांस दे, तो आई थिंक दे विल विन द वर्ल्ड एक्चुअली. तो उनका म्यूज़िक इतना अच्छा होता है, और उसमें वो सभी बातें हैं जो आई थिंक यूनिवर्सली अपील कर सकती है. तो मुझे लगा बैंजो तो मैं बचपन से सुनते आ रहा था, मैं वली में रहता था और बचपन से मैं बैंजो सुनते आ रहा था, और मुझे लगा इस इंस्ट्रूमेंट में, इस म्यूज़िक में जो पावर है, मुझे लगा वो यूनिवर्सल है. मुझे जेन्युइनली लगा वो किसी रॉक से कोई कम नहीं है. अभी आप देखेंगे जब लोग लाइव बजाते हैं तो हम नज़दीक खड़े होकर सुन नहीं सकते वो, और वैसा कोई आदमी नहीं होगा जो ये म्यूज़िक सुनेगा बैंजो लाइव और वो नाचेगा नहीं.
बिल्कुल. तो
हमारा यही है कि आप नाचते हुए थकोगे कि हम बजाते हुए थकेंगे. तो बेसिकली दैट्स वाई बैंजो एंड इज डेडिकेटेड टू आई थिंक द वर्ल्ड वाइड जितने भी स्ट्रीट म्यूजिशियंस हैं और जिनको होप है कि एक ना दिन हम स्टेज पे परफॉर्म करेंगे, उन सब के लिए फिल्म है.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. I'd like to now call on the producer, Krishika. Ma'am, very important. He had a very inspiring thought. उनका I think जो पूरा thought process है वो बड़ा clear था. But आप producer हैं, so he had to convince you कि yes, this is the film that I want to make. What made you choose the film that yes, I'm going to make Banjo?
Of course, the concept was so different, and always believe in exploring different kind of subjects. So I don't think so Banjo has ever come in Bollywood, and nobody has explored the street musicians, because I don't think so they must have thought of it. That thought must have never come. I'm so sure about it. It's the first time. And getting Ravi sir, who's already known in Marathi film industry, and his visions are so creative. So obviously I said putting all that together, and especially such a beautiful and a different concept, Banjo, I couldn't say no to it. And so I love one thing about Riteish is he has reinvented himself for this film, and he's really worked hard and loved the passion, because that's what I look for. An actor who believes in the concept and who loves the concept equally and beautifully as how Ravi's taught us. So, and Nargis, of course, she played herself, I felt. And that's what she felt too when she heard the script. She's come from New York, and even our heroines come from there. So putting all together such a beautiful, brilliant team, and so I think I couldn't say no for such a beautiful subject.
Ma'am, why are you here? Let's get you on stage.
Because you were in my way.
I'm so sorry. Listen, I have to talk about two other people who I'm really fond of, and especially with a film like this, where music is such an integral part. Vishal Shekhar, man, you got some great music from them in Aladdin, and they've done some great music for you. And now this film, like I just heard that song Udanchu, it's beautiful. So you want to talk about the music, Riteish? Like,
I'm actually a Vishal Shekhar fan, and they're dear friends. I think this must be our fourth or fifth film together. But this is something unique.
Very different.
And I always say this, and I'll say this again here, that the true heroes of this film are Vishal and Shekhar, because without music there is no banjo.
Absolutely.
You can have banjo without us in it, but you cannot have banjo without music, and you cannot have this music without Vishal Shekhar. So yes, today both of them are not here. We're missing them, but they are the heroes of this movie. That's what I think.
I guess, like Krishika mentioned, was it like very easy for you to just sign the film? Listening to the character, she's from New York, she comes here to Mumbai. Instant, or you took?
It wasn't that made me want to sign it. It was actually
Of course, the role.
story. No, not the role.
No,
It's
the story.
of these street players. So for me, it was all about hope, as you said. So I got that right away when I heard the story, and I remember sitting there listening to it, and there's not so many films that you come across that actually touch your heart and resonate with your soul and what you like believe in and what you feel life should be like for whatever people, the way life should be like in general. So when I heard this story, I remember leaving, and I told my manager Fiona, I'm like, oh my God, just tell them yes now. Why are we leaving? Why'd you say you'll tell them later or talk to them later? Like, just say yes. She's like, no, just think about it. I'm like, I thought about it. I was like, were you there? Were you in the room? Were you listening to this beautiful story? So it was the story, that soul of the story. Yes, I was, I always say every day, I am a blessed human being. For, I'm standing here, I get to be a part of so many amazing things. But when something like this comes along, I really tell God, thank you. And thank you for thinking of me and having me be a part of this beautiful film. Because I think it's one of those that really touch your heart and stay with you forever. So thank you. I thank you. Because when I'm old and I'm dying and I'm like, oh my God, I did this film called Banjo. It was beautiful. It's going to be there forever and I'll get to watch it 100 times before I die. So it's a beautiful film. I love it. It's beautiful.
Where is your manager?
She's somewhere here, out there, hiding.
Hi,
probably.
thank you. Thank you.
गौर से देखो उस लड़की को, उसका नाम है
Slowly
फियोना।
creeping away.
यही है वो लड़की जिसने कहा थोड़ा देर और रुको, थोड़ा इंतजार करो, लेकिन इस लड़की ने कहा नहीं, मुझे अभी करनी है फिल्म, गौर से देखो उसको।
All right, pictures, and of
Sorry.
course, I open the floor for questions from the press. आप अपना हाथ ऊपर कीजिएगा, and then we can get a microphone to you. How important is this film for you, Riteish?
So I think every film is very important. It's not about how important is this film. Every film that we sign, we do, be it as actors, producers, and directors, I think they are all equally important. And Banjo is indeed extremely special film. Because my dear friend Mr. Ravi Zadav and Krishika both thought of me in this role, which is probably against so-called type. It's not a comedy, it's a musical, and I'm glad that they had faith in me to do this role, and I hope that I have lived up to their expectations. That's about it. The rest
Did you have
is,
to work on your character in any way?
of course, strangely when Banjo was narrated to me, the first thing was, because we had gone through at least 8 or 10 drafts, Ravi and me together. We had read the script together, we changed, we came back, and every time they said, no, we've changed a bit and whatever. But it all started from trying to be like a street guy. And Ravi and Krishika both were very clear that, we want in longer hair because he's a Jhopadapatti ka rock star. So that he'll have his own unique style. So we started working, and I had to push this film for 6 months because I was shooting for Houseful and I had shorter hair. And we managed and we got this look. Hopefully it's turned out okay. And then apart from that, yes, the writer was very specific about how he would say each word and each line. So it's not phela hua, but it's fela hua. Every word that I have said in this film is exactly the way our writers, talented couple, and Nikhil wanted me to say it. So yes, this film is very specific that way. Hi.
अच्छा, जो आपने बैंजो बजाया है उसकी तैयारी आपने किस तरह की, कितना टाइम लगा आपको उसको पूरा सीखने के लिए?
सबसे पहले जब हमारा लास्ट नरेशन हुआ तब रवि जी ने मुझे एक बैंजो दिया था. ये आपके लिए, अभी इसको आप बजाते रहिए. सो आई ट्राइड माई बेस्ट, मोर देन ट्राइंग टू गेट द इंस्ट्रूमेंट राइट, आई ट्राई टू गेट द फीलिंग राइट. So I needed to feel the music, I needed to feel the beats, and I think that's about it. It was a collective effort. So Ravi ji, a few banjo artists who we rehearsed with, our music guys. So it was collective effort to prepare me, and I'm really grateful to all of them.
ये आप हमेशा मराठी फिल्में बनाते आए हैं, तो कहीं भी जहन में ये बात थी कि इस फिल्म को भी मराठी में लेके चलें, या फिर हमेशा से हिंदी में ही बनाना चाहते थे?
नहीं,
और क्या रीज़न रहा हिंदी में शिफ्ट?
ॲक्च्युली मैं सोचता हूँ मराठी में, अभी भी मराठी में सोचता हूँ मैं. तो मी विचार करतो मराठीमध्ये, आणि त्यामुळे जब मैंने फिल्म लिखी थी पहली बार तो मन में मेरा ये था कि स्ट्रीट म्यूज़िक तो इंडिया में अलग अलग जगह पे अलग अलग स्ट्रीट म्यूज़िक है, लेकिन जो मुझे मालूम था, जो मैंने एक्सपीरियंस किया था, वो मुंबई का स्ट्रीट म्यूज़िक था, वो लालबाग का स्ट्रीट म्यूज़िक था. तो मेरे लिए वो अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए इजी हुआ, मेरे लिए वो उस पर ज़्यादा स्टडी करने के लिए इजी हुआ. दैट्स वाई आई थिंक बैंजो. एंड वाई हिंदी? यस, बिकॉज इट्स ऑलवेज, आपकी जो स्टोरी है, हम स्टोरी बताने वाले लोग हैं, जितने ज़्यादा लोग सुनेंगे उतना अच्छा है. एंड आई थिंक हिंदी इज़ अ गुड मीडियम टू आपकी स्टोरी ज़्यादा लोग सुने. नाही, हे खऱ्या गोष्टीवर बेस्ड नाही आहे, पण मला वाटतं जगातल्या लाखो मुलांवरती ही गोष्ट बेस्ड आहे ज्यांच्या लाईफमध्ये झालं असेल.
हाय एव्हरीवन. रितेश, तुला सैराटच्या गाण्यावर, झिंगाट गाण्यावर आम्ही ताल घातलेला पाहिला आणि ते खूप एन्जॉय पण केलं. आता बँजोच्या निमित्ताने तराट भेटीला आलेला आहे, तर तराट हे नाव ऐकल्यावर तुझी पहिली रिॲक्शन काय होती, आणि तराट एकदा तुझ्या अंदाजात मराठीत म्हणून दाखवशील का?
तर त्यात माझ्या अंदाजात काय म्हणू?
तराट नाव घेऊन दाखवशील का आम्हाला?
कोणतरी बोललं प्यायला लागेल, पण मी पित नाही, पण प्यायची ठीक ॲक्टिंग करतो. तर आपण का नाम तराट आहे, तराट ही माझी स्टाईल झाली. दुसरा प्रश्न काय होता आपला? नाही, मी रवींना विचारलं, ते म्हणले की तुमच्या कॅरेक्टरचं नाव तराट आहे. मी म्हणलं याचा अर्थ काय, कारण मला माहिती नव्हतं. तर ते म्हणलं जो जास्त प्यायला आहे त्याला. म्हणजे म्हणलं आम्ही किती प्यायला आहे? म्हणलं हा संपूर्ण पिक्चर हा प्यायलाच आहे म्हणून. तर मी म्हणलं ठीक आहे, आता एक काय अजून एक शब्द ऐकला मी, चपटी. अरे चपटी म्हणलं की सगळे फोटो खटर. तर माझ्या मित्रांनी चपटी एक होती आणि त्यात पाणी टाकलं आणि ज्या चपट्या मारल्यात मी.
The film is set in a Marathi backdrop, and we have the director and the actor who are both Maharashtrians. So we'd like to hear some Marathi from the producer and the actress.
It's a Hindi film.
We were just talking about that.
काय झालं?
ये कौन है?
Mine is mustats. Okay, we're mustats.
That's more than enough right now.
Riteish, you were born with silver spoon.
Says who?
Yeah.
आपने मेरे घर के चम्मच कब देखे?
Yes, sir. देखा है sir. So मुझे I want to know, sir, how difficult was to get into the streets this kind of role?
सर मेरी पैदाइश लातूर की है.
Yes, sir.
ओके, मैंने बहुत कुछ किया है जो आपको लगता है कि ये सिल्वर स्पून का कुछ है. ऐसे सर मैं हाथ से खाता था घर पे, कुछ चम्मच मैंने लिए नहीं. लेकिन यस, मेरी पैदाइश इज़ और अपब्रिंगिंग इज़ अ मिडिल क्लास हाउस. और ये सारे मेरे काफ़ी सारे दोस्त थे जो बैंजो बजाते थे. हम लोग जब सामूहिक गणेश फेस्टिवल में भाग लेते थे तो वहाँ पर फेस्टिवल होता था, कोई बजाते थे, हम लोग नाचते थे. सो आई थिंक अंडरस्टैंडिंग देम और नोइंग देम वाज नॉट द इशू, बट कैरेक्टर को लेकर उस पर्सपेक्टिव से देखना, येस वी डिड अ लॉट ऑफ होमवर्क. इनफैक्ट रवि हैड शॉट लॉट ऑफ वीडियोज़ और वो मुझे हमेशा मेल करते थे. उन्होंने काफ़ी सारे बैंजो वालों को इंटरव्यू किया था और उनकी स्टाइल बताई. ही शोड मी लॉट ऑफ वीडियोज. सो येस, अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट वी ट्राई टू वर्क हार्ड ऑन दैट. without the silver spoon, sir.
रवी, अभिनंदन खरं तर तुझं ट्रेलर खूप छान झाला आहे. मात्र रितेश सोबत आणखीन एक सिनेमा घेऊन येतोय तो म्हणजे छत्रपती शिवाजी. म्हणजे रितेशमध्ये थोडासा तो लुक आता म्हणजे तो डेव्हलप करतोय असं दिसतंय, तर त्याविषयी थोडंसं सांगशील तर बरं.
ॲक्च्युली ह्या मोमेंटला आमचा संपूर्ण फोकस सप्टेंबर 23पर्यंत बँजोवरती आहे. आणि बँजो खूप महत्त्वाची फिल्म स्वतः माझ्यासाठी, कारण माझी ती पहिली फिल्म आहे. आणि ह्या सिनेमाला रितेशने प्रचंड सपोर्ट पहिल्यापासून केला होता, कारण आम्हाला दोघांना असं वाटत होतं की हिंदीमध्ये मराठी सिनेमा का नाही. तर हा मराठी सिनेमा आहे आणि तो हिंदीमध्ये, मी नेहमी सांगतो त्याची आत्मा मराठी आहे, त्याचं हार्ट मराठी आहे. आणि त्यानंतर तो सिनेमा चालू होईल.
References, or did you personally visit anyone that how is it gonna be? Or
Actually,
Riteish, you also? Yes.
Actually, last 4 years I was shooting lots of videos with these guys. अभी हम देखते होंगे, आप जाओगे तो आपको रोड पे लेफ्ट एंड राइट हैंड साइड पे आपको लोग प्रैक्टिस करते हुए दिखेंगे, बिकॉज गणपति सीजन इज़ वेरी क्लोज नाउ. सो काफ़ी लोग अभी प्रैक्टिस चालू कर रहे हैं. तो मेरी टीम लास्ट 4 ईयर से इनके साथ शूट कर रही थी. उनको पूछ रही थी सवाल कि क्या होता है, आपको कितना पैसा मिलता है पर परफॉर्मेंस बजाने का. देन क्या आपको लोग खाली गणपति बजाने के लिए बुलाते हैं कि बाद में आपको घर पे खाना भी खिलाते हैं. तो ये काफ़ी सब इश्यूज़ या ये काफ़ी सब एक आर्टिस्ट की जो इश्यूज़ होते काफ़ी समझ में आए थे. काफ़ी सारे वीडियोस, काफ़ी DVDs अक्रॉस, आई थिंक नॉट ओनली महाराष्ट्र, हम बाहर भी गए थे. तो काफ़ी जन से मैंने बात की कि पिछले लास्ट 65, 70, 80 ईयर्स से ये आर्ट फॉर्म है हमारे इंडिया में, लेकिन जो रिस्पेक्ट मिलना चाहिए नहीं मिल रहा. तो लग रहा था कि इस पर फिल्म होनी चाहिए. तो यस, वो काफ़ी रिसर्च हुआ था.
Riteish, you personally visited any places to build up your character? Be more sharper?
No, it was not about trying to visit a certain place to build up a certain character. We interacted with a lot of banjo players. We got them. We had seating, meetings, practice sessions to get the vibe, how the entire band plays, and I think we did quite a bit of that to understand where we were heading.
It's always weird. It's all quiet. How's my experience? I think I had an amazing experience. It was something really different because I think since coming to India, I never really got to see inside of India or Mumbai because I came here doing a film and I was in like this little bubble. I didn't have friends or family to show me around. So I think when I shot this film, I got to the soul of Mumbai. I got to see places I would have never been able to see on my own, and I don't think people would have taken me to certain areas to show me those areas. Also to hear Marathi, to taste the food, I would have never had that chance. So I think it was such a beautiful opportunity to be a part of this film in so many different ways. And once again, all I can say is I'm super blessed.
Nargis, yeah, hi. So good to have you, and of course we love Ritesh's avatar in the movie, but we love you as well.
Thanks.
So good to have you back, and we all are looking forward to Banjo. I'm really sorry about this, but I have to ask you. So ever since you left, there were speculations that
दीदी मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, मेरी बात तो सुनो. अच्छा पूछ लो, मैं तुमको माफ करता हूँ इनकी ओर से. ठीक है, अगला सवाल किसका है?
No, please. Please. So ever since you left, there were speculations that it was because of your split with Uday. We would like to know the truth.
Are you serious?
Also,
my God.
Please.
I'm a spokesperson. I'll answer this question.
Nargis.
Thank you.
Can I be your assistant, Riteish?
Nargis.
Listen, your question
please ask your
is
question, sir.
irrelevant, so it's quite sad. I don't think you should continue.
Okay, so but that's really sad. But we would like to know, why were you like hiding your face when you returned? That's
Why was I hiding my face? Because actually when I travel, I wear a hoodie and a scarf all the time because a lot of people are sick on the airplane, so you get sick all the time, right? So I just stay like that. That's the way I walk around. I always look like that. I guess paparazzi
She comes
just...
to the sets that way.
Should we medicines की list बताएं?
सवाल है कि इससे पहले आपकी फिल्म आई थी ग्रेट ग्रैंड मस्ती,
Yes, ma'am.
ऑनलाइन लीक हुई थी और काफ़ी नुकसान हुआ था.
जी, बहुत
तो
ज़्यादा.
इस बार आपने क्या सेफ्टी मेजर्स लिए हैं कि फिर से वो चीज़ रिपीट ना हो?
मैंने क्या
आप लोगों ने, आपकी पूरी टीम ने
आप नहीं I think
मेजर्स क्या लिए हैं इस बार कि फिर से वो चीज़ रिपीट?
Anything that precautionary measures that you've taken?
I think it's not a issue that can be discussed like this. Yes, ग्रेट ग्रैंड मस्ती की पायरेसी हुई थी और फिल्म रिलीज़ के 3 हफ्ते अभी पता चल रहा है कि शायद 1.5 महीने पहले ही बाहर थी. तो दैट्स रियली अनफॉर्चुनेट. और हर फिल्म किसी ना किसी दौर से गुजरती है जिस पायरेसी होती है अनफॉर्चुनेटली. पर जब फिल्म की पायरेसी 4 हफ्ते पहले हो तो नुकसान बहुत ज़्यादा होता है, एंड दिस इज़ अ पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस, एंड आई थिंक everyone takes enough care, and we will this time also.
In the industry that you're very choosy about the films you do. So what was it about this film that really attracted you to the film and made you do the film?
Me, sir?
I said it earlier. I said that it was the story. So there was a lot of soul and depth, and it addressed something that, you know, I thought was really beautiful. And of course the character fit very well, and I'm sure that's why I was called to hear the story. But the story itself, when you see it, you'll know. It just touches your heart. It's beautiful.
Seems like, you know, it's going to be a massive Ganpati promotions for Banjo, because I think it's releasing on 23rd of September, and before that we've got Ganpati, and we also have the Visarjan. So any plans that you could share with us during Ganpati? Also Riteish, I mean, if you could add on to it.
Of course, there are a lot of plans, because it's such a beautiful film, and especially for banjo players who play in Ganpati and all. I'm sure we are all planning to go to Ganpati visiting, and we've planned a lot of fun stuff this time, because we can do a lot around the film. It's about the banjo players. We plan to take all the banjos. I think it's a very. I don't want to reveal everything. It should be a surprise for every city we go. So that's what we're planning. And one more thing, I just wanted to ask all of y'all, if you love the trailer so much and everybody is praising, we all as the cast and crew, we just wanted to hear some loud noise, but we didn't get that.
Yeah. How sad.
Can we get to see Nargis in a Nawari sari anytime soon for the promotions maybe?
You asked that? Yeah. Of course you would ask that.
आप सवाल पूछ रहे हो कि ख्वाहिशें पूछ रहे हो?
सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ फिलहाल. आप
वो भी आंखें बंद करके.
I'll wear one for you, just for you.
My question, Nargis.
Okay. My question is for you, Krishika, and for you, Nargis. Krishika, one wants to know, when you back a film which is not the typical Hindi film, I mean, you guys make a houseful and then you guys make a Banjo. How much of a risk it is to back films like Banjo? And Nargis, for you, you were away during your previous film's promotions. How much did you miss being with your cast at that point, and was that the reason you came back just in time for Banjo?
Concept to back Banjo, of course I wanted to, because as I said earlier, I love to explore new subjects and give something new to the audience. And especially one more thing that we all really thought about is the banjo players, as even Ravi sir, all of us believed in, saying that if the banjo players get some respect, due credit in the way they are treated, and they're not to be treated like that, because they are beautiful and a fantastic artist too. So if they get some respect after releasing this film all over India and all over the world, not even in India. So it's because in abroad they've already appreciated long time. In India it's very less. So if they get appreciation is one thing what we all will love it. So, and it is a beautiful concept first of all. So I was very glad to be a part of it, and I'm very proud of it too.
It was very sad not to be a part of the promotions with my co-actors, because let me tell you, those guys are hilarious. So I really missed out on a lot of fun, but unfortunately I was unwell. But now I'm better, and I'm super excited to go on promotions for this. So I'm really looking forward to it. So you'll be seeing me out there.
रितेश और नरगिस, क्योंकि ये म्यूजिकल बैकग्राउंड है फिल्म का, तो जानना चाहूँगा कि कोई ऐसी अधूरी ख्वाहिश कि कोई इंस्ट्रूमेंट आप सीखना चाहते हो, कभी सीख ना पाए हो, ऐसा कोई रिग्रेट आप दोनों से जानना चाहूँगा.
Any regrets of not being able to play an instrument?
I mean, for me...
You said the acoustic guitar, right?
Yeah, I mean, I tried to play. I regret being really poor growing up, so I couldn't afford to take lessons. So that was really sad, because I think playing an instrument is really something beautiful and a great talent. Yes, I didn't have people around me to inspire me either. But now, after my first film, I got inspired to try the acoustic guitar. And it's hard for me, you know, but I still try. I have like 3 of them at home, and I pick it up once in a while.
रितेश
सर मुझे लगता है इट्स नेवर टू लेट. बैंजो फिल्म करते करते इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स और इससे प्यार तो था ही, पर इतने नज़दीक से इतने दिनों तक कभी साथ नहीं रहा. तो आई थिंक इस साथ की वजह से मैं चाहता हूँ कि मैं भी वक्त निकाल कर एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट सीखूँ. सो येस, आई थिंक probably I'll start learning when my children grow up, so we all will learn together. I think that's a great way to start learning instruments again.
Nargis, you wore an Indian attire, a Nawari sari in a Koli tribe. So how was your experience when you shoot? And one more question to both Riteish and
चार तो आपने ही पूछ लिए.
सब मैं पूछ लेता. तो ये बैंजो पे या दोनों ने एक साथ डांस किया है क्या?
Well, I love wearing Indian attire, and I think anytime I get to wear any of it, I'm very excited. And I think I look awesome. Like, I'd wear my Maharashtrian sari all the time if I could, with all that beautiful jewelry. It was gorgeous. There's no comparison there with the co-actors as well as the film. It's two totally different films. Yes, music is a theme in the film, but it's totally different.
एक्चुअली जब मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम में सोची थी, आई थिंक 4-5 साल पहले, तब से मेरे माइंड में रितेश ही थी इस फिल्म के लिए. और मेरे माइंड में इस पर कोई एक्टर मैंने देखा ही नहीं. एंड क्योंकि मुझे ऐसा एक्टर चाहिए था जिसने ये देखा हो नज़दीक से, कहाँ जिनको ये मालूम है कि ये लोग ऐसे कैसे रहते हैं, तो ही वो आएगा. एंड आई थिंक इट इज़ अ फैंटास्टिक फिल्म.
क्यों सर? सर no, I'm trying something different. Thank you so much. सर अगर आप चाहें ना, कुछ भी हो सकता है. ये आपके हाथ में सर. आप जो चाहे वो हो सकता है. हाँ जी. No, I'll tell you what. I am a big Ranbir Kapoor fan. I really like his work. Let me answer your question and whatever. I think it will be unfair to compare the two films, like Nargis said. And when we did this film, आई डोंट थिंक, जब आप फिल्म देखोगे, किरदार देखोगे, दोनों अलग किरदार हैं, तो देयर इज़ नो पैरेलल दैट यू कैन ड्रॉ. अभी ऐसा हो जाएगा कि शाहरुख खान ने रोमांटिक रोल एंड रणबीर कपूर ने रोमांटिक रोल, तो ऐसा तो होगा नहीं ना सर. सर इट ऑल्सो रिमाइंड्स मी ऑफ माउली फ्रॉम लय भारी. Okay, and one more thing I just want to say about Banjo being special. Banjo as a film, क्योंकि सवाल मुझे पूछा नहीं गया था, तो मैं खुद ही बोलना चाहता हूँ इसके बारे में कि Banjo special क्यों है. Apart from, like I always said, कि रवि, नरगिस, कृषिका जी, ये सब हैं यहाँ पर, बट बैंजो इज़ स्पेशल बिकॉज इट्स अ ग्रेट टीम. और बैंजो ये कोई अकेला नहीं बजा सकता, ये बैंड होता है, और इसके मेंबर्स बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट हैं. तो आई थिंक दिस फिल्म इज़ स्पेशल बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल द मेंबर्स एंड ऑल द टीम पीपल. आई वांट टू थैंक धर्मेश फॉर बीइंग वंडरफुल. आई वांट टू थैंक राम, हु इज़ बीइंग अ ग्रेट co-star. I want to thank Aditya, who's been lovely. And I want to thank Luke for spotting this talent in the film. Okay, and there's Mahesh, there is and my talented DOP, who I call him Curly, Mr. Lobo.
Wait, I have to
Can we call them on stage now?
Thank you for making me look so beautiful.
Ram, Menon, Aditya Kumar, Ishan, Mahesh Shetty,
come on,
Luke,
my little champ,
Manoj Lobo,
Manoj
of course,
please come.
the director of photography.
Art director Mr. More, who's been
Shekhar More,
please come.
And of course Mr. Sanjay Mehta, the executive producer. So, ladies and gentlemen,
so this is Team Banjo, and all of them make my experience special for me. Thank you so much.